So picking which rewards to go for, especially when it comes to classes or what you get from feeding your maxed out creatures, it can be quite a challenge. So I thought I'd make a quick video listing all of the options and which ones are probably your best choice at any given situation. So as far as the rewards you get most often, it will be coins and attributes. You can also get quite a lot of creature food from classes. You can't get creature food from feeding your creatures, which, makes sense. And on the rare occasion, you may also get some gems, energy, and books, which is wonderful, but it may not happen for weeks, so not the most reliable source to begin with. On top of everything else, when you are choosing, it's good to keep track of what you have and what you need. For example, if you are very into doing, whether it's the story or time-limited side quests, it's good to keep track which time-limited side quests are coming up and what sort of level your attributes should be at before you go for it. So if they're lacking, then you should definitely grind them a little bit more, and then you definitely should know which ones you're missing so that when you do your classes, you know which attributes to pick. Also, whether you have enough creature food, because sometimes you just don't know. So it's good to keep track of that as well. And of course, if you are at any given point saving up for a pet or maybe even a creature, then if you do by any chance get a choice for a book, well, you were just given one for free, so, don't get sidetracked and go for the book. Also, if you're doing full marks, then you most definitely need to keep track of all the tiles and what you need, because a lot of the times you will get tiles about earning a specific amount of coins or even collecting creature food or having a specific amount of specific, or sometimes just in general, any attribute. So always keep track of what you need, whether it's your own personal goal within the game or it's part of full marks, so that when you're doing classes, you know what to go for. But besides that, the general kind of, not rule, but principles that are good to follow when it comes to choosing your rewards is, for one, what you can even get. Because as I said at the beginning, the ones that you will get the most often will be coins and attributes. Since leveling up attributes the further you go in the game takes a ridiculous amount of them, and rewards are such a reliable source of attributes, I would more or less always prioritize the attributes, especially if you get 40 of something, 40 courage or 40 empathy, 40 knowledge. That is always a good option. Also 15. It's a much smaller number, but still, it adds up the more you choose the attributes. As far as coins, then, unless you're very into leveling up friendships at the time, or you're just trying to get through that dueling side quest where you have to do a shit ton of dueling and consequently spend a lot of coins on it, then I wouldn't really prioritize it. I mean, every time you do a class, you will get some coins. Every time you do pretty much anything, you will get some coins. So unless you're really broke or the other options kind of suck, and you get like a 200 or 1,000 coin offer in one of the class rewards, those, 200,000 coins, great. That adds up very quickly and can help you out for a couple activities at least. So those are probably not the worst choices. But in general, like the 25 coins, especially if you have attributes next to it, go for the attributes. Coins, you can get them anywhere. There's no need to waste the reward on coins. Creature food, however, is a pretty darn good option, especially when you get like 6 creature foods. It's not the only source where you can get the creature food, of course. You can get it from the free ads every day, and If you've unlocked some of the clubs, then you get creature food from there as well every now and then. But creature food is this great thing that if you get, you can then feed your maxed out creatures and potentially get some other rewards, maybe even books. I feel like you're more likely to get books from creatures than you are from classes. It may just be in my head, but either way, creature food, especially the larger amounts, 3 or 6, always a good way to go as well. As far as gems, if you get them, whether it's 1 or 6 gems, go for it. Because let's face it, gems are much harder to come by. They don't come by that often. And you need quite a lot, especially if you do the magical milestones every month. So anything that gives you gems, go for it. Energy, on the other hand, if you get 9 energy and you are in the middle of something and, you know, it just saves you up time, yes, 9 energy, totally fine. 1 energy, however, it's just 4 minutes of your life. Like, is it really that necessary? I mean, if you're in a really tight spot, sure, maybe. But in general, it's not the best option, really. 9, it saves up you over half an hour, so it's a better one. But save that for when you're doing a time-limited side quest or full marks. During those, okay, I get choosing energy. Outside of those, not really. And of course, then there's books. If you get them, take them. Because your only other options of getting books is, well, daily planner occasionally, magical milestones and events. So they're just a gift, so why not? Except maybe for the blue books. On the very, very rare occasion you will get to choose between different types of books. And if one of them is blue books, then go for whatever the other option is, red, gold, brown books. Just don't prioritize the blue ones. I don't know why, but for some reason I always have over 100 of those and way less than 100 of any of the other ones, so, you know. But so, yeah, the blue ones, I don't know, you just always get way too many of those anyway, so that's not really a priority, even though it is a book. But yeah, so that's essentially it. I think I've listed all the ones that are kind of more important and better options, but as I said before, prioritize what it is that you need first. Keep track of what you're missing, keep track of what you need. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.